It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, man, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping up now, Jose McGee. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, center fielder, Jose McGee.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. One strike now from Cole. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jose McGee goes down for the first out of the game. Here's Alejandro De Aza. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Slide and a stop by Pedroia. It's there. He got him.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Standing in now, Brian Lee, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Favorable call in there for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out. Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Astros, center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing here and a little looper. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
At the plate, Michael Lee. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
In there, 3-1. Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get the 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Stepping in now, number 3. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So 2 on with 2 away, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to left center field. McGee ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and he's in there safely as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Not the way you want to start the game as the pitcher. He dug his own grave a little bit, loading the bases there, and he had no chance but to throw a strike. Well, that's what you get when you start to groove one over the plate. It's a bases-clearing double, and now he's down 3-0. In
now, Colby Rasmus. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Another full count pitch home. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left on. 1 inning in the books here. Astros lead this one 3-0. So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman will get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 0-1 on its way. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, DJ Peterson. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
So here's Aaron Hill. Liner towards second, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Russell Martin now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Soler has a beat on it. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jeremy Watts.
Ready now, Jeremy Watts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 27,
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Swing and a looper to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 3 and the Braves 0. Leading off the inning, Andrelton Simmons, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting ninth, catcher, Christian Bethencourt.
So striding forward now, Christian Bethencourt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Two and one. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Popped him up. Lee is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in now, Jose McGee. 0-1 the count. Simmons on second. Betancourt on at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High in the air out towards shallow right. Lee has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Alejandro Diaz.
Digging in to try it again, Alejandro Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Runners are at first and second with one away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Left side, but well fouled. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. From the stretch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, It's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Brian Lee. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
In now, Freddie Freeman. He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 3 and the Braves 1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Altuve. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. High pop-up. Betancourt moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Riding in once again, Michael Lee. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that one just missed outside. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
One strike.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the first pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Not close. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Lee, base runner at first with 1 out. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Albert now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. One left for Houston, and it's still 3-1. Chris Sale will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Chris Sale.
Coming to the plate now, DJ Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. Here it comes. Took something off there, but it misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Striding into the box, Jorge Soler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Sale has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
So here's Aaron Hill. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0. This one's flared off to the right side. Lee is over, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Now batting, captain Christian Betancourt.
Into the box now, Christian Betancourt. Two men on, two away here in the fourth. Here comes the first pitch. 4-1. One run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That's inside. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
The 2-0 is called a strike, down and in. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Jose McGee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Hey. 2-2 now. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment. Ground ball right side. There is Pedroia. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Braves will strand 3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Greg Maddux will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 31, Greg Maddux.
Striding in for Houston, Dustin Pedroia, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now Russell Martin waits on deck. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Three and 1, here it is. 3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Colby Rasmus, and the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
The catcher, number 55,
Russell Martin now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 home to Martin. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Ball 2.
Now the 2-1. His fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McGee racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second with one away. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Into the box now, Jeremy Watts, as he grounds one briskly to short. In time to first, and there are two away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Mike Trout. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Hill is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. We played 4. It's now 4-1 Houston. Ty Black enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 71, Ty Black.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Left fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Up around the face.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
This will be handled by Pedroia at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Freddie Freeman.
So digging in now, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. DJ Peterson would be next. The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Lee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Number 24 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 24.
Now in the box, Jose Altuve. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Digging in once again, Michael Lee. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
1-0 pitch on the way. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0. Ripped down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Stepping in now, number 3, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Albert Pujols, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Albert Pujols with a 3-run homer, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Bethencourt gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Frank McVale will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 19, Frank McVale.
Now at the plate, DJ Peterson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we entered the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for Atlanta.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's one down now.
Second baseman, number 2, Aaron Hill.
Digging in, Aaron Hill. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set. Here it comes. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Cabrera gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in, Russell Martin. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Russell Martin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Hit hard, but foul wide of the bag at first. A 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate, Jeremy Watts. First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early. Cabrera, originally from the state of Connecticut. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face. The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. One out, nobody on. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's center fielder, number 27.
Striding in, Mike Trout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Watts, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here on MLB Network. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Tony Sipp is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Tony Sipp.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Bethancourt. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Now had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. Drilled to first. Pujols has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose McGee.
Wellington Castillo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Castillo.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. On the ground to the left side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
J.D. Martinez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty.
Martinez.
A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 7-1. J.D. Martinez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Left field, number 28.
Number 32 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 32.
Alfonso Cortez will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Jason Castro is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. And he takes ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Eric Odom will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Eric Odom.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Number 3 is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, number 3.
Tyson Gillis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Gillis.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Odom stands at first with 1 out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. And it's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Two and two. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for him now.
Fastball in there for a called strike. First and second now, 1 man out. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 50,
George Springer will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Springer.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. The 2-2. Line to the right side, but foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Eric Odom will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 44, Eric
Goose been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Max Stassi is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Tony Kemp is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Stephen Ma will also enter as he takes over at third base. Johnny Giavotella is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Alexei Coates will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Coates.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. 1 out, nobody on. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2. strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look here at our line score through the first 7. Victor Reyes will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Goose, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Odom is in pursuit, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Kiki Hutchins enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Kiki Hutchins.
Reggie Jordan is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Number 76 will also enter as he takes over at third base. Standing in, Colby Rasmus. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Colby Rasmus.
First pitch on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 2-1 home. And this is fouled at the plate. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Russell Martin now. Fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler going back on it. Gone! A 2-run shot off the bat of Russell Martin as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Number 41 will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 41.
lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Designated hitter, Jason Castro.
Jonathan Villar will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 2, Jonathan Villar.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The right fielder, number 44,
Austin Meadows will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Meadows.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Villar, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Two out with the man at first. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves, and they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. Number 41 will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 41,
Austin Meadows will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Number 39 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. James Jones is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Aaron Hill will be next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. Watts from the outfield grass. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line drive to center field. Number 41 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Behind 0-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Popped him up. Ma is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Bethencourt. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up on to first, and that's your ball game.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Astros posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Garrett Cole takes home the win. Tom Glavine worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 9 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. A reminder that special Miami-Dade transit shuttles to Golden Glade Tri-Rail Station will be available just outside the stadium.